Monk mode means sacrificing short-term pleasure in order to attain something. You do monk mode when you want to get stuff done or achieve something with your life. The rules are pretty simple. During monk mode, you decide what's preventing you from reaching your goals and eliminate those things. For example, typical rules would be no alcohol, no junk food, no video games, no entertainment, no going out, no partying, no porn, to reading a book a week, exercising every single day, and working on X goal for X amount of time per day. Typical monk mode periods depend on how difficult of a goal you're trying to achieve. They vary from 30 days, 60 days, 100 days, to even a year. You do monk mode for cycles of time as it's difficult to maintain the rules of monk mode. It basically gives you breathing space when you're not doing monk mode. Monk mode is so much more than a period of sacrifice. It's a dark and lonely period where you discover yourself, push yourself to your limits, where you learn about discipline, sacrifice, and that's where you truly know if whatever you're wanting to achieve is actually worth it. This is why I tried monk mode for 100 days and it changed everything. I decided to enter monk mode earlier this year with two big objectives: getting a six-pack and getting to $10,000 a month in recurring revenue with my marketing agency. I knew both would be no easy task, which is why I thought 100 days of monk mode would be enough. So let's talk about why I even wanted to enter monk mode. Let's talk about my dilemma. I've always been successful in life, or so I thought. I went to the best schools in the world. I speak many languages. I've gone to every single country I've ever wanted to go to. I've always been physically fit and financially well off, but I still felt lost. I felt like something was missing in me. Although I had it all, I felt like I had nothing. I felt empty in me. And because of that, I used to just travel the world for long periods of time, drinking excessively, have endless flings in order to fill up that void that I could never fill. It wasn't until May 2023 that I said enough is enough. I had arrived drunk one night around 4 in the morning to my dad's house. I had lost the house keys and I was drunk, so I was banging on the door. Open up! I woke my dad and I saw my dad's face full of shame as he saw my drunken state. I will never forget the words he said to me that night. It's 4 a.m., you're banging on the door, you come home drunk, and all you do is drink. Raul, I envisioned you to be somebody great. The family looked up to you. You were the first person to graduate high school, the first person to go to college. The family has high expectations of you, but you're a mess. I envisioned you leading the family by example, doing business deals right and left, but all you've amounted to is being a drunk. What happened to your dream of wanting to become president of the United States? What happened to that dream, Raul? My dad wanted to continue, but he stopped. He looked at me with disappointment. It's a look I will never forget. As he left my room, I felt extreme shame, extreme rage at myself. I sobered up in that instant. I knew exactly what my dad was thinking, that I was a failure. All I was a drunk. I started bawling my eyes out like a little baby. His words brought out floods of memories of when I was a little kid, telling my family, my friends, all the great things I was gonna do when I was big. At that moment, something clicked. I decided to stop drinking to actually do something with my life. My dad reawoke my purpose. See, this is the problem. Many of us tuck away our childhood dreams, shelving them alongside forgotten toys and faded memories. And with time, we grow old and we forget about our childhood dreams. We distract ourselves with pleasures that never fill our void, when in reality, the only thing that can fill us is purpose. My dad reawoke my purpose, my reason to strive for greatness. I had to sacrifice my past self to become someone new, someone worthy of becoming president. But that's still too far in the future, so first plan of action is making money. So this is why I decided to enter monk mode earlier this year with two big objectives: getting a six-pack and getting to $10,000 a month in recurring revenue with my marketing agency. I wanted a six-pack because of what it took to get there: the discipline, the sacrifice, the hardship. I wanted to eliminate my old shell and evolve into a new one. Now on the other hand, I wanted to reach $10,000 a month with my marketing agency because my marketing agency has stagnated for about 8 months. I was stuck at a plateau. I was only making $600 a month. And to be honest, I really didn't care about reaching $10,000 a month for the money because I already had another business that was bringing me over $10,000 a month already. The reason I was wanting to get to $10,000 a month in my marketing agency because I knew I had to become a new person, a better person to achieve that. I was doing it to become the person capable of earning $10,000 a month with my marketing agency. It took a whole new set of skills. I knew both would be no easy task, which is why I thought 100 days of monk mode would be enough. A 100-day 30-day monk mode journey is not only transformative, but requires intense focus and discipline. I'm dividing monk mode into 3 important arcs: day 1 through 30, 30 through 60, and 60 through 100. Each period of monk mode was completely different from the other. Let's start with the beginning of the journey. I decided if I'm gonna start doing this, I might as well start with the bang. Let's go bald. Today I'm getting a haircut. I'm getting rid of all my hair. And look, to most men, especially me, my hair means everything to me. It's what gives me confidence. It's what gives me charisma. It's what makes me feel handsome. I don't want to have that limiting belief anymore. That's the reason I decided it's time to get rid of my hair. I'm gonna be fucking ugly probably, or I guess, or so what I think in the very beginning. But you know, maybe I can pull it off. And there's actually a big reason why I went bald, because I'm starting something called extreme monk mode. And as the name implies, monk, I decided why not look like a monk? The rules are simple for monk mode. No entertainment, no video games, no porn, no junk food, no candy, no soda, no movies, no music. Meditate, read the Bible, exercise 7 days a week, work from sunrise to sunset, pray every day. It's no partying, obviously no alcohol. Day 1 through 30 of monk mode, everything was going wrong. It was the most difficult part of monk mode. I literally had no idea what I was doing. Let's talk about getting a 6-pack. I've always been athletic. I've always been hitting the gym consistently, but I didn't know anything about diet, nutrition. I literally had no idea what I was supposed to do to get a 6-pack. I thought maybe if I just work on my abs, that will solve the issue. I even started doing crazy things like, let's do a fast. Because I saw Dana White doing it. He did like an 86-hour fast. So on day 7, I said, let's do a fast. My goal was about 48 hours. I gave up after 40 hours because I felt weak. I learned with this fast that yes, I may be losing body fat, but also on the other hand, I'm also feeling like shit. My energy levels are gone. I felt irritated. So a fast was out of the picture. Luckily, I was able to find a nutritionist in Mexico. He was a good buddy of mine. He saw that I was doing these videos. So he was like, I'm gonna help you out. So thankfully, I was able to get a diet plan and an exercise plan thanks to this Mexican trainer. I had a path now, a systematic guide that was gonna take me to that 6-pack status. I think that was difficult for me, I won't lie, was working out on the weekends. With monk mode, I had to exercise every single day of the week, weekends included. And I've always been consistent in the gym, but I never worked out every single day of the week. So by the time Sunday came around, right, I was so used to taking the day off, and having to work on Sundays was a total nightmare. I felt exhausted after a couple Sundays. I was like, why am I doing this? It literally took every ounce of my body to be able to persevere on Sunday, working out on Sunday. Now, the reason I'm so adamant about getting a 6-pack, the reason I'm wanting to be in peak physical condition so much, is because if I want to level up, if I want to have more money than I ever had in my life, strong YouTube channel, a strong life, I gotta make sure that person doing all the work, physical vessel, is in great condition. Now, in regards to my marketing agency, for the longest time, all I did was cold call, cold DM, cold email. That's the way I was hopefully thinking I would acquire clients. But I had been doing that for the past 8 months prior to starting monk mode. And to be honest, that really wasn't working for me. I would always get pinged up on, and basically my emails would be sent to spam. So I decided, you know what? If we're starting monk mode, let's try something completely different. I actually stumbled across another marketing agency in a completely different niche. I was looking at their content. I was looking at what they were doing, and I was like, yo, this is actually working for them. I was seeing that they were actually getting clients. I did what any normal person would do. I reversed engineered their whole business. I basically went through every single funnel they had. I went through all the pieces of content they had. I basically copied that, reverse engineered it into my marketing agency. I was basically placing all my bets into hoping that they weren't full of shit, that they weren't lying, they were actually getting clients, hoping that copying them was going to be a solution to my issues of not being able to get clients. In regards to my marketing agency, I'm going to be posting content every single day in hopes of becoming an authority figure in the furniture marketing space. Here's an example. Furniture stores taxes and he's here. After about 3 weeks, I hit a hiccup. I was so close to giving up. What happened? I got burnt out, right? I had put all my bets into hoping that if I reverse engineered a successful marketing agency, I would get the same results. But after 3 weeks, I literally was still at 0, right? I still had that one client, but I hadn't improved at all. So I literally burnt out, and yeah, I made a video. Day 24 of 100 of extreme monk mode. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this video, but it's been very emotional today. I just can't seem to figure it out. Why am I not progressing? What am I doing wrong?
disciplining myself. I've sacrificed all vices from my life. It's just so hard.
In the second period, day 30 through 60, things started getting a bit easier for me. I had gotten used to this new diet plan that the Mexican trainer had given me, also the exercise regimen. Right, I've been doing this 7 days a week, non-stop. I had an idea of what food I needed to take, the cooking process, exercises. Right, I've gotten a knack for it after a month or so. And in regards to my marketing agency, things were actually starting to be better. My content was actually starting to work. My ads are starting to work. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. I was actually attracting people in flocks, messaging me, Raul, I need your help. I became an authority figure in my niche. Reverse engineering that marketing agency actually worked. Also during this period, I created a WhatsApp group for like-minded individuals who also owned a marketing agency. The purpose of this WhatsApp group that I created was to basically talk about our issues, how to get clients, client retention, right? Issues that a marketing agency owner would face. We basically learned from one another, which was very, very helpful. So when I started getting these clients, I wouldn't make the same rookie mistakes that other marketing agencies did. The thing I was most excited about was in day 50 or so, because for some reason I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do like a before and after. Like, it's been 50 days, right? I'm halfway through the challenge, and I was looking at my body, right, at day 50, and I was like, oh my god, right? I look way skinnier than on day one. Day one, yes, I still had an overall pretty good physique, but I still had a lot of body fat. And when I look at my body day 50, I was like, is that me? So I started getting very excited. I was like, yo, this is actually working. This is actually working. I think that's what I really need, that little push, because for about 50 or so days, right, I wasn't seeing any improvement. But on day 50, where I actually like noticed that improvement from day 1 through day 50, I was like, yo, this is actually working. I was actually getting very excited. Monk mode actually works. If you discipline yourself, you sacrifice things, you actually can achieve your goals. So I was really excited. That's the thing I really liked about day 30 to 60, right? This is a time where things actually started becoming better for me. So let's talk about the last period, day 60 through 100. So this for me was a period of realization that sometimes sacrificing everything isn't really the best option. I was on a roll, right? My business was doing good. My physique was starting to look really nice. But around day 61, I don't know what happened to me, but I was extremely stressed. It was probably a combination of many things. My marketing agency, the exercise, and my other business that I also run at the same time. I was really, really stressed on day 61. I just remember thinking to myself, why am I punishing myself so much? I feel like I deserve a reward, or else I feel like I'm gonna blow. So on day 61, I decided I need a break. I've been such on tight edge, right, for so long that I feel like I needed that break. And I think that was a mistake I did, right? I'd never done monk mode in my life. I guess my ego got into it and I was like, you know, I can do monk mode for 100 days straight. Everybody recommended only 30, 60 days, right, if you're a beginner. But you know what, with everything, I guess my ego got into it. It was like, I'm gonna do 100 days. 60 days in, my brain was gonna explode. I couldn't handle it anymore. So I broke rule. I watched the movie with my little brother. It was Kung Fu Panda 4, I believe. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda 4. It was so nice being able to like step back from work, from my monk mode regimen, and actually do something fun for once. It was such an amazing feeling going to watch Kung Fu Panda 4 with my little brother, drinking a Coke, getting some popcorn. I just felt like I had butterflies in my stomach. And I'm not gonna lie to you, after that experience, after feeling that sensation of letting loose, I started being less strict on myself, because I realized that throughout this journey, if you're super strict, you're sacrificing everything, then what's the point of living, right? What's the point of having all this success if you can't enjoy it? And don't think for a second I gave up, right? Don't think that I just let loose to all pleasures after day 61. No, if I want to be doing this monk mode, if I still want to have that drive to continue with this, I'm going to have a day off. I still wasn't going to give up exercising every day or reading a book a week, but I decided I was going to have like a cheat day. So every Sunday I started going out with my family. I would go with my mom, my dad, my little brother. I'd watch a movie, indulge a little bit. And this would motivate me like crazy, knowing that every Sunday I was gonna have like a day off in a way. It's motivated me to work really hard throughout the week to make sure that I actually deserve that day off. So you can say I worked a bit smarter during this period. I wasn't working like a donkey 24/7, right? Non-stop. Okay, I actually used my brain to think, okay, I perform better. I have some sort of day off. Also during this period, I hired a mentor. Thanks to my mentor's help, his guidance, right, I was able to take my marketing agency to a higher level. Also during this period, I upped the ad spend, I upped the content I was producing, because I started to realize how powerful building the personal brand could be for my marketing agency. So I doubled down on that on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok, on my Instagram, every single social media platform out there, posting content and running ads. And during this period, exercise became much easier. In the very beginning, a big problem I had was consistency. Okay, reminding myself felt that I had to go to the gym every single day of the week. Okay, for the first month or so, it was extremely difficult, right? I would get lazy, especially on the weekends. I would still go to the gym, but it would just become very difficult for me. Okay, but by day 60 to 100, okay, it became second nature to me, right? If I didn't go to the gym in the mornings, it would feel like a weird day for me, just because I was so used to it already. Now, in regards to my goals, you may ask, Raul, okay, you talked about the journey. Let's talk about the results. Did you achieve them or not? Let's start off with my marketing agency. Prior to entering monk mode for 8 consecutive months, I only had one client that was earning $600 a month. I'll put it up here so you can see. On month 1 of monk mode, so days 0 through 30, I was still at $600 a month. On month 2, day 30 to 60, I jumped from $600 a month to $5,841 that month. A massive, massive increase. Now, in the last period of monk mode, which is day 60 to 100, I went from $5,841 to $8,089. Yes, I didn't achieve the $10,000 a month goal. But guys, I went from $600 a month to $8,000 a month in just that short span of time. And I'm on track this month to get you $10,000 a month. If it weren't for monk mode, I would still be at $600 a month. Going from $600 a month to $8,000 a month, I'll take it. And I'm only starting because I figured it out. Yes, I didn't reach the goal, but the journey is so much more important. So if I didn't get you $10,000 a month from a marketing agency, did I at least achieve my other goal of getting a six-pack? How about you be the judge of that? I didn't achieve my goals, but I've now become the person capable of achieving those goals. I'm now disciplined thanks to going to the gym every single day. I'm in the best shape ever thanks to my diet. Health is wealth. I'm more knowledgeable than ever thanks to reading a book a week. The journey is what made this so worth it. I'm better today than I was yesterday, than I was 100 days ago. This is only the start for me. You can't kill momentum. It's only up from here. There's a Japanese word called kaizen. It means continual improvement. That's what matters. For all of you that wish to do something with your life, monk mode is your best friend. Even if you don't achieve what you want, you're one step closer though. Write in the comments down below, what is your dream? Your childhood dream? I know deep down there's something you desire, something you want to become. Now, are you willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure in order to attain those goals? Because remember, we all have dreams deep down, but sadly, a lot of dreams end up in the graveyard. This is only the beginning for me. It could also be only the beginning for you.